Beat that entertainment.
Welcome back to another episode of BTE TV. Today, we've got DJ Everman on the podcast. We're at Port City Pub. And in case you guys didn't watch the last video, their food's great. But now, we're going to find out all that we can about DJ Everman.
Thank you for coming on.
Hey,
Welcome
thank
to
you
the
guys
show.
for having me on here.
All right, so I want to go ahead and just jump into it. If you want, go ahead and explain to the people, our people, who you are, what you do, all that shit. You know?
Well, my name is DJ Everman. I'm just a local musician here in Portsmouth, Ohio. I've started playing young, quit for 20-some years, started playing again. Play here at Port City a lot, all around. Traveled from here to Montana playing music.
Oh, you go to Montana and play?
Have a couple times, yeah.
What's that like?
It was cool. We was playing at the casino out there, paying real well. I'd prefer to work in circles instead of driving 30-some hours one direction for a show.
Yeah.
But it was real cool.
Montana, though, I feel like Montana, it's like an old cowboy state, ain't it?
It was exactly an old cowboy state
love
for
that.
sure.
I got a buddy that he lived there for a while. And I know some other people that live there. It's like a lot of snow, right?
A lot of
the
snow.
winter.
Now, we was out there in like summertime, so we avoided the snow unless you were in Yellowstone, which was, we about slid off of Yellowstone, one of them mountains in Yellowstone, about got fined about 10 grand over that whole ordeal. We didn't know the rules. We were Ohio boys going out there and not realizing there's rules about getting up in them mountains at certain times. So
Now, in Montana, is that still where the most active volcano in America is? Is that where it's at?
well, Yellowstone, ain't that the one they always talk about? When it blows, it's going to be
It's
America's
tears
over.
up, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Yeah. I think that's what they say, yeah.
I don't know. Montana seems far away. How long?
It's far. Well, we was like the far end of Montana. Montana's a massive state. Like,
Yeah.
once we got to Montana, we drove for another fucking 12 hours or
When's the last time
something
you
like
was
that.
there?
It was September or something. It
so
might have been before. It
recently.
might have been before. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So, how many times you been out there? Like
Just a couple times.
Okay.
21, then 23.
So you're from here, though, right?
Yeah, I'm from right here in town.
So
Right
you
here,
said you
grew up right
started
down the
young.
road. Oh, well, yeah, started playing music young, but had real bad stage fright, so I quit at like 16 because I was just terrified. Went through some mental health problems, and then after a bunch of years, started again when I was almost 40, and now I'm addicted to it. They'll have to kick me off stage to get me to quit now.
What kind of mental problems did you go through?
Depression, panic disorder is what I've been diagnosed with.
Well, you just had like real bad panic attacks.
Very much so. It didn't hit me till I was 30 years old. I thought I was in the clear. Ran into family. Thought I was good. 30 years old, out of the blue, started having massive panic attacks, which brings on massive depression for you.
Yeah. So I was like 2 years ago, no, about 3 years ago, I was going through like these. I was having real bad panic attacks. Dude.
Yeah.
Like my vision would get blurry.
Yeah.
My throat would like.
Chest get tight.
I would feel like I constantly had to swallow.
Yeah.
I feel like my heartbeat was in my throat, and it happened forever, dude. I'm talking about all the time. It happened like it
From
felt
the
like
time
it
you
lasted
woke up?
Yeah, like all day. That's what I said. Yeah, it felt like it lasted all day, and like I was having like every day. And then like I remember like they started chilling out a little bit, and then I ain't had one now, and I would say like 4 or 5 months. But my nerves, I feel like my nerves real bad. Like I'm always shaking and stuff. Last night I got off the game and I get up and I was in there sitting on the toilet and I'm just like this trying to smoke a cigarette. I don't know where all that where it comes from though. And my voice also, like I could tell in my voice now, my voice just feels different than what it usually is. Like now I feel like my voice is real shaky.
Quivering a little bit.
Yeah,
in
and
the
I don't
voice.
know why it's been doing that for the past like month.
That's what it's like when I drive.
Yeah, my voice is just constantly shaky anymore, and it's just like it's a weird thing. But yeah, I don't know. I go through.
Yeah, it's anxiety. I've heard you mention it before on things. That's why I
Yeah.
figured it'd be a good thing to bring up with you.
Yeah, I have
you,
like
'cause-
real bad depression. Like I always go through depression, but I'm like one of those people. Like I've talked about it before. I don't ever let it like really bother me whenever I'm out. Like you mean like I'm not around people and you be like, oh my god, this guy's depressed. I'm depressed now.
No.
If I'm out though, I'm like, but if I'm home, oh my god, I'll let it eat me up. I'll just sit in there in the dark room and just chill. I've been actually doing that for a while now, but yeah, I've been going through this for a minute. Like I said, my voice has been real shaky and shit, and it's like it's hard for me to talk to people. But it also could be I ain't been drinking. I've only drank 3 times this month, and like I just told y'all, it's been like a month now that I feel like my voice is real shaky and shit, and I don't know, something weird's going on. But.
Well, alcohol's a depressant. I drink now. I didn't start drinking despite this age. I only started drinking about 3 years ago or so. But like,
Oh, really?
alcohol would be considered self-medicating is what they would tell you. You know what I mean? When you're dealing with depression and anxiety and all that shit. You know what I mean?
Whenever I drink, I feel phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be... And again, what you were saying earlier, when I go out and about, I'm always have a smile on my face. I'm going to cut it up with everybody. Then I'm going to go home, probably battle through some depression.
Just dealing with some shit, I'll get in there. I swear, you walk in my house, bro, I got... they got us a green light that says BTE TV.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So it's in my living room because I use it now for my gaming shit. But, dog, whenever you walk into my living room is like, it'll be pitch dark. I don't even got the TV on. And it's just, my living room's completely green, bro. And I'm just sitting there. I swear to you, walk in there, bro, you probably think I'm going to kill myself. I mean, I've thought about it, but I just haven't yet. You know what I mean? But,
On to a lighter note. So what'd you do from 16 till 40?
Drywall and raised 2 daughters with my wife. Might as well say my amazing wife. You know,
how long y'all been together?
About to be 27 years.
Oh shit!
Yeah, congratulations.
She deserves the congratulations, not me. So much. It's been easy for me, hard for her.
How does she feel about you making music and shit? Does she like pushing you to try to do something with it?
She's extremely supportive of it. Yeah. She knows what I went through with all the mental shit, so she knows I started doing music basically as a challenge to get myself out of a funk. I mean, I went not to drive back into that world, but like what made me go into it was I couldn't have sex for a year, couldn't go to my kids' ball games, all these things, and I wasn't even like a loud parent. Just anything that got me my heart rate up, good or bad, would throw me into panic attacks. I would just start.
Really?
It didn't matter, and it's physical, so it'd be tight. So after I come through that, learned how to. I still deal with it all the time. Have panic attacks all the time. I call it riding the wave. Now I might disappear, twisting my beard for a few minutes, and then I'll be fine in 10, 15 minutes. I'll ride the wave and be fine. But she's super supportive. She has a good time. Just come out, hang out, do some dancing. See your old man do some singing.
You making music though, it's a way. It helps you cope
for
with
sure.
Your shit?
For sure. Now it's stressful as shit.
Yeah,
like it's sometimes I'm like, why did I even bother with this crazy? Especially, we're from a small area that we're at least 2 hours away from really anything actually happening. You know what I mean? So it's a whole thing.
That's how I feel about our podcast. It's so stressful. You know what I mean? It ain't been stressful the last couple months, because now Greg is coming up with ideas, wanting to do shit. He used to not do that.
I heard you. I said,
now he's been doing it, bro. Chris is killing the videos. I'm really not having to do shit. You know what I mean? But before it'd be so stressful and shit. But it's like one of those things. Like I thought about quitting. I was like, bro, blah blah blah, and then it made my anxiety worse. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to quit. You know what I mean?
I quit every morning.
It's something that makes my anxiety go away. I have fun getting on here, you know what I mean, talking and shit. It's kind of like, you know what I mean, it's an art. It's a different type of art. You know what I mean? Like how music is. Everything.
Content creation. We're all creating content here.
But
wanting to speak our minds and be as open and honest as we can all the time.
Someone told me the other day, they was like, why don't you make music no more? I was like, you can tell your pain through your music. I was like, buddy, I can just get on there and talk about it. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to sit there and do double takes and fucking sit there and, you know what I mean, try to make sure that my energy's good for a fucking for a verse. I don't have to do all that extra shit. I can literally just get on there and talk, and if I fuck up, like, damn, I just fucked up, and then re-talk about it. You know what I mean? You don't have to keep on doing that extra shit. That's so much easier to do a podcast and we talk about our shit. But so that's one way that I deal with my anxiety. Now I'm going to ask you, so physically, without like being all like, okay, well I'm gonna do this, try to get rid of your anxiety. What's something? How do you have a way? Like, say you're having an anxiety attack. What do you do to try to get yourself to snap out of it?
I have to personally. I have to pace, get warm. Small things like that. Get my mind busy on something else. Stop. Try to convince myself I'm not dying because I have it. It's like panic disorder. You know what I mean? Like I literally have. I'm like Red Fox. You know, I'm here. I'm coming, Elizabeth. You know what I mean? I think I'm dying. I racked up like $20,000 worth of medical debt with no insurance. Panicking, calling ambulances, going to the hospital over fucking panic attacks, and then you get the bill, and that don't help your anxiety none.
Right. How I do it, how I try to get rid of mine, I don't know why I do this, but like I said, I get it in my throat, and I can feel my heartbeat in my throat.
Tight.
I'll just start swallowing. I'll keep swallowing, because something in my head tells me like it's in my throat, so if I swallow it, it'll just go away. So I just try to swallow.
I'll get super dry. Usually it's a tingle in my head. It works down. My chest tightens up on me.
And also whenever I have anxiety attacks, it makes my head itch real bad. I'll start digging at my head, or I'll scratch at my face real bad. That's why, like, I'll get, like, it looks like I have, like, you know what I mean, breakouts in my little nice beard. But, I'll start scratching my face real bad and stuff. But I don't know, I get different type of anxiety. Mine gets weird, dude. I actually caught someone breaking my car the other night. Crackhead. Yeah, 2 nights ago.
How'd that go for you?
while I was sitting in the dark room. They probably thought I was asleep, bro. It was like 1 o'clock at night. It's not even, bro, this ain't even the time you break in someone's car.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's not
like,
the
you
right
don't
time.
break into someone's car at 1 o'clock, but my lights were all out. Like I said, I was sitting there with just a green light. And I'm looking on my cameras. I see my car lights on. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, someone in my fucking car? So I hit the button on my, to make the alarm go off on my keys. This red button, this red button right here on my keys. I hit that button. My car started going off and shit. They took off running. I come out with the gun. It's like, catch back down so I'm gonna fucking blow your head off. I shouldn't have did that. I should have just went out and, you know what I mean, let off a shot and made them come here and beat them with my gun. But I wasn't thinking, dude, because I mean, you really, in those type of situations, you really never think of what to do.
You just react.
Yeah, you just react.
Just do something.
After I thought about it for a second, I was like, man, I should have pistol whipped him. You know what I mean? Went out there and snuck up on him and just hit him with the gun a few times.
Well, you probably actually handled it the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was very
You
mature.
did you did the reasonable thing.
Get out of here.
I got this video on my phone. You know which one I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. I got this
already
video on
know.
my phone. Someone come by my house and was shooting my house up, bro, with an Orby gun. But I thought it was a 22. So I went back out. I got video of it because, like I said, I got cameras. I went out and started shooting back at him. Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know who you are. They ain't been back since then.
That would
If
that
you
were
watch
on y'all.
this, was it you? No, it wasn't you. They had 3 different cars. They shot my shit up 3 days in a row with 3 different cars. Yeah, it was a truck, a little silver car, and then another little car. And that last time, bro, I was in there messing with my PC, and I was just mad. And I come out, I heard do at my windows, and I was like, oh fuck, drive-by's happening. It's 4 or 5 in the morning. Instantly, I think a drive-by's happening. So I grabbed the gun off the table, run out there, and I just start shooting back.
Well, that's a good
Yeah, that
thing. I would imagine they wouldn't come back if someone's firing live rounds at you and you come back. That's
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when you got an Orby gun.
So I didn't really. I mean, once I realized it was an Orby gun, I was like, damn, maybe I over.
Yeah, when I saw that video the next morning, I was like, Ricky, bro, you can't do shit like this. He's like, yeah, I guess you're right.
He's like, this is a good time for. So you made videos. He's like, I'll make some content out of this shit too as I shoot
hell no.
these.
His camera's on his porch.
Yeah, my camera's on,
gotcha.
Yeah, my
Recorded
camera's
that.
on my porch.
Yeah.
Got it. You see him pull up. Yeah, well, I got a bunch of wild ass videos, bro, from like my parties and shit that I don't feel like. I posted one, and we thought the dude died.
I thought he was dead.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously he didn't die because nothing come about it. But he laid out in my front yard for like a good 2 hours, and this dude killed him inside. It looked like he killed him inside my house. We dragged him out.
I will say all the content I've heard of you guys and then heard about these parties. I hope to get to come one of these things one day.
No, don't.
No, that's my.
I don't go.
Oh shit! I quit having them. If you could walk inside my house now, did you see all my new furniture? Mm-hmm. I got all new furniture
you can't
in my
do
house.
that. Yeah.
I'm not. No more. No one's allowed over.
They'll be pissing on your couch.
Oh, bro, I've had some wild shit happen to that motherfucker. I've had some wild shit happen to that, and especially them parties, bro. Them after parties. Yeah, like I said, I don't do after parties no more. I quit allowing people over because people are just so disrespectful. They broke my couch. My couch got broke. I had a nice ass recliner that got broke. It's just, dude, I'm spending money for these people that aren't even my friends to come over and have fun.
Yeah.
Man, fuck
go
y'all.
party somewhere else.
Yeah,
keep your home.
Y'all ain't
good.
got homes. Y'all homeless, huh?
Well, then you know those people won't do that.
Apartments after fucking 10 at night. Fuck y'all. You know what I mean? No, yeah, I'm done with after parties. But yeah, my parties did get kind of lit. I actually drank the other day, and everybody was hitting me up like, "Hey, can I come over and drink?" I was like, "No, bro. I'm drinking home alone." I had like over one friend. This how you knew I was fucked up though. So I ain't drank in weeks. Got a little bottle of Yeg. Bro, I'm talking about like the $32 bottle. I got that one. So it's the one step down from a half gallon. I was like, I'm gonna get a half gallon, but it was only me drinking on it. I was like, I'm gonna get a half gallon, but I was like, I ain't drinking in a couple weeks. I'm gonna go light. So I got the other bottle. You know what I mean? It's not a small bottle. It's still like this big. You know what I mean? I drank that bitch to myself. Next thing you know, bro, I wake up the next morning, bro. I bonged 10 beers, bro. I got 10 different videos of me bonging beers. You know I don't even drink beers.
Oh, I saw some of that.
I was toured, bro. I was toured. I don't know why I even put that on Facebook, bro. So my dude Gabby come over. We set up our live stream and was trying to catch predators, bro. He does this shit where he gets on like Omegle and shit and tries to catch predators.
Yeah.
We was doing that, bro. Drunk as fuck.
I always wanted to do that,
bro. We're doing it, and we done it drunk. That's some other videos we should do. But anyways, back to you, bro. I'm just sitting here rambling.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I'd show up for that.
Yeah, that shit would be funny.
Yeah.
You mean just getting drunk and trying to catch predators? That shit. We need to go out and do it in public, though. Vitaly's been doing it. They're like beating up predators and shit. Mm-hmm. That should be funny. But
That's good content.
Yeah,
if you can beat up a predator, that's good content.
Yeah, nobody's mad.
What about old Smashburger? Did you see that shit?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Jesus. Tier 2.
I might have made a horrible comment on your post about it.
Did you? I don't even look at the comments of my shit. But yeah, I don't know how you can become a tier 2 rapist, bro.
I looked it up after that. I was looking
What's
up.
it
It
mean?
was like, fuck, I'm trying to remember now. It was
Like a serial rapist?
It was bad. It was bad. Now, it could be like if you kidnap somebody if they're over 18, but it was, I'm sure that dude looked like he was messing with a little kid from just the picture alone. But it was.
You know the story.
It's like putting a kid in position of prostitution or doing stuff to them and they're under 13.
What?
I don't know the story.
Talk about it, bro. If he's a fucking known pedophile and we're trying to save the community, talk about it.
Oh, I don't know the whole story. I just know.
What'd you hear?
I know the dude.
Is he a serial rapist? Did he touch someone?
I don't know. I worked with him for a short period of time, and then I found out this information. This has been.
So this is old stuff. I wasn't sure if it was.
Yeah,
I was looking on thing. I couldn't tell if it was old or new.
I talked to him briefly about it, and he basically told me that it was a money thing that his ex-wife and his daughter, you know what I mean? It might actually have been over a vehicle, according to him. I don't know. I'm not trying to give him. I don't know the story. You know what I mean? I don't know what actually happened. I'm not trying to give him any credit to his story because I don't know.
You just going off about what he said.
Yeah, I mean, it's like somebody sent me that picture like over a year ago that everybody's sitting around town.
Yeah.
Somebody sent me that a long time ago, and because I was working with him.
Where did you work out with him?
We was we worked. He like had his own business selling truckloads.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, somebody sent me the picture, and I just told myself, like, I already had like a small issue with him, so I was like, all right, I'm just not going to talk to him no more. But then he kept calling me. I finally answered. I told him what the deal was.
Like, hey, I can't socialize with you because you're a tier 2 serial rapist.
Well, he basically told me, he's like, man, that's bullshit. That was my ex-wife and my daughter trying to get money or a car or something. I don't know. I mean,
yeah,
I've heard crazier things. I just don't know. So
but he got convicted of it. Now, what I will say though, yeah, he was convicted of it.
Yeah, to register and stuff, you got to be convicted. Registered.
Okay.
So, anyways, though,
well, why is he? Wait.
Yeah.
So did he do time?
I mean, you would assume so.
I'm sure we could find that information out. There used to be an app, man. You could do. Yeah. People had to register. I ain't seen it now in a decade.
Now, what I will say though is, if you're a convicted rapist, bro, and on the registry, why the fuck are you coming out with a food truck named Tiny Smashburger? Now, that is kind of freaky in its own right. Like, now, if he wasn't a serial rapist, they'd be like, that's a cool name.
That was kind of my comment, by the way. I was going to say it was obviously disgusting and horrible if that's what happened. But I said he was only supposed to be smashing hamburgers.
Yeah, buddies, that is crazy as fuck. Yeah, that's wild. Your comment and with him, Jesus Christ. God damn, I can't believe he would do that wild shit.
We had him set up behind the show too one time. We're up here at Stein's, which we got coming up Saturday. A little promo there. We got a killer show Saturday at Stein's.
Next week.
Okay, gotcha. That's right. I knew you guys would run a week behind, but he was sat up there, ate the food and everything. It was killer.
Bro, I ate his food not too long ago from Dirty's, bro. And I told him, I was like, hey, we got to do a food review. He was like, bro, he said, dude rapes people. And I was all like...
No, basically, my issue with him, I just don't fuck with him.
Yeah, man, he rapes people. I mean, that's a
just
really
put you in a position where you're like, I got to keep you at arm's length here.
Yeah, like, I just don't fuck with him.
I mean, I don't think no one should fuck with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, absolutely.
Yeah, but you're just making like over a money thing or an old job thing. You got to be like, yeah, I don't fuck with him because he's a serial rapist.
I didn't fuck with him before I found that out.
But then,
I was already having issues with him.
But then when we found out he was a serial rapist, did it change your opinion even more?
Yeah. Then I was like, babe, guess what? And she was like, what? And I was like, look at this shit. And, it went from there. But I was already done fucking with him before that.
Okay. So, but now, though, you wouldn't, like, hang out with him, go get a drink with him, nothing?
Nah, I wouldn't, even if he wasn't a
serial rapist?
Serial rapist.
He's done, right? Like, there's no way he can go out.
I don't know.
With the publicity, there's no way he's gonna be able to stay busy.
I didn't know it even got big like that.
It was killer. I mean, it was good stuff. I mean, you know,
Everybody's sharing it, commenting. Which I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to. So a couple weeks ago, you remember? A couple weeks ago, we got sent the shit, and I was all like, someone sent me the shit, and I was like, okay, we're gonna post it. But I was gonna have Cheyenne sent it to Mark Craycraft. We was gonna have Mark Craycraft post it. That way, it didn't all fall back on us. But then someone else shared it, so I shared it on Facebook. I said, "Jesus Christ, tell me it ain't so," or whatever I said. But yeah, you can't just molest children, bro. That's terrible.
it's frowned upon.
You can make jokes about it, but you can't do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've talked. I think I told you that before in one of the comments. That's Freddie B, who's my nephew.
Yeah.
I tell everybody I molested him.
Yeah, like you can joke about shit like that, but I mean, you can't just go out and do it, bro.
I got a song. There's a song my other nephews put on YouTube called Uncle Love. It's about me joking about molest. They're played up serious because we're that sick in the head, all of us in the family.
Well, we talk about it all the time. Greg used to do some little freaky shit to me because Greg's 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
So we talk about
perfect difference in age here for molestation.
Bro, I was staying at his house whenever I was I was like 5 years old and he was 15. And he would like have me come over and sleep in bed with him and shit. But yeah, we've talked about it on multiple podcasts. So yeah, like we get like dark humor, sick shit. A lot of people don't like it, but that's what type of minds we got because maybe we was touched. But yeah, Tiny Smashburger, like he said, just start smashing burgers, buddy. Yeah, it's a fucked up thing because like bros be setting up at Walmart and shit, and how you go to Wally World as a fucking rapist, dude? That is crazy.
I would assume that you would
Not
I would assume you wouldn't think that was ever gonna like come out. You know what I mean?
I mean, people look up all the time. I looked up not too long ago, but there's like fucking 4 or 5 of them on the East End.
Well, you got your daughters at a certain age. Like I looked it up a lot more when my daughters were of a certain age.
Yeah.
Now that they're basically both
Older,
of them are
look.
adults. Like I just don't look as much. So yeah, it was.
How old are your kids?
About to be 26 and 119.
Oh, you got a kid my age.
Oh yeah.
I'm only 26. Where'd your kid go to school? Portsmouth?
Clay. I always told him like I wanted him to go to Portsmouth. We live in Rosemount now. I was like, well, at least Clay gets half the college right. Like, because me and the wife are both Portsmouth grads.
Oh yeah. Gregory. He put his kids in STEM Academy.
That's a good spot.
He thinks that.
I'm a teacher, and there's another songwriter I do a lot of stuff with, Ethan Monroe, that's just graduated from there, a young kid. But yeah.
I think it's a great school.
My kid went there. They're just got a lot of weird kids. A lot of weird fucking
my kids are weird. I think it's a great place.
Shout out to Ethan, he's weird.
They got like, which I ain't got nothing against them, bro, but they got like the fucking pride flags and shit hanging up.
Gotcha.
I ain't seen none of that.
That's not what my daughter said.
Riley went there for a year, right?
Like 2 years.
Yeah. I ain't seen
She
none of that.
She come home one day and said, "Daddy, can I be a boy?" So what the fuck is even that? Nah, she didn't say that shit. My daughter's girly as fuck.
I was actually the opposite. I wanted both of my daughters to be gay because I didn't want none of us nasty fucking men around her.
Bro, men are the worst thing. Men are the worst thing in the world. But I don't know. I say that, but now I think women are
worse. Yeah, women nowadays are terrible, dude.
Women are maturing backwards. Mm-hmm. It's weird. Like I used to
say that women was more mature than men. Nowadays, every woman I know around my age, bro, don't have their shit together. They're fucking disgusting. They got multiple baby dads. They fucking they don't have no money. They don't have nothing going for themselves, and they're childish. They want to be out at the fucking bar every weekend. Which, don't get me wrong, I used to go out and drink and have fun. But if you're a fucking female, dude, like I know I'm trash. I know I'm fucking. You know what I mean? But whenever you're fucking 21, I just started going out recently, last couple of years. I didn't do it whenever I turned 21. These bitches are like fucking 19, 20, 21, out at the bar every weekend, fucking throwing their little ass in a circle out in the parking lot, drinking fucking Twisted Teas. These bitches are crazy.
But I mean, I feel like that's not what I meant.
Oh, I think that women, and they're all fucked up. And all these bitches are on drugs. They're all on coke and shit. I want to spit on these bitches.
I feel that. But I was talking about older women. Like I was talking about like women my age. And I'm just talking about social media because I ain't out, so I don't see what they're acting like outside. But I'm talking about like women my age. I feel like
I really get going, don't I?
They're trying to be like they're behaving like I would expect like 18, 19-year-olds to behave on social media. Like the bitches my age.
Yeah, they're all fucking tripping out, dude.
The females my age.
Every weekend they're out doing coke, drinking.
I just mean the way they carry themselves.
Yeah, bro, that's carrying yourself terrible. Like bro, if you're a fucking woman, I don't understand. Like, you're not going to what are you out at the bar doing every weekend, bro? Like, don't get me wrong. Every now and then it's all right. I was doing it too. But at some point, you got to grow up and be like, hey, bro, this ain't the life to fucking live. You're not getting nothing done. You're not accomplishing nothing. You're going out. You know what I mean?
But I feel like you don't realize that until you're like late 20s. That's why I'm complaining about the women 30 plus.
Like, yeah, there's bitches your age. Bro, I'm not even gonna get started, but we had this one bitch, bro, that was in her 40s coming to my after party and shit, and this bitch was doing coke, fucking tripping out, bro. These
Trying to act like she was 20.
Bro, yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like,
Wild out.
Even the bitches my age, bro.
So you've been married, what you said, 26?
27 years.
We've been together
Longer than
27 years. We haven't been married quite that long, but getting close. We was together. We already had both our kids forever. Got married. We was together about a decade before we got married.
Yeah.
You guys was shit together before I was even born.
So.
Oh yeah, 97. April 97.
I was born 96. Oh my God, I'm 27. I told you I was 26.
You done lying. Oh, here
yeah,
lying.
bro, fuck, I forgot how old I am.
How old are you?
46.
46. So you're 10 years older than me. So what do you think is different now that we're talking about women, which I sometimes am like leery to talk about, but what do you think is different about women now versus like a woman? Because your wife's about your age.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah, so.
Well, it's hard for me to say just because because all them years I didn't play music, it was 22 years in between gigs for me, from 16 to 38 years old. So we didn't go out. We raised our kids, didn't go out to the bars. We go out a lot now. We both drink now. We didn't. We just stayed home for all them years. So it's hard to say. I could see, I mean, with just women in general, it's hard to put that into a thing. But when you see out the bars, as much as we are out nowadays with shows and everything, it's I don't know, a lot of drama. A lot of people, I think, when you get to our age, they try to stay a little too young.
Yeah.
Instead of just being relaxed. And
it's okay to get old.
Yeah. So does your wife work? Is she?
Oh yeah.
So I would say, I guess what I was trying to get to is like, is there a different level of like tradition with a woman?
She probably does have, you would consider more a traditional, but not at the same time. We both just kind of came from broken homes, and so it was like, I think we were both, even at a young age, looking for something different than what we seen growing up. You know what I mean? Like, so then we just latched onto each other and been going. So I don't see, my wife's my best friend. She's just the freaking best as far as,
I love that for you.
I could not be like, she's not so lucky. I'm extremely lucky. I'm a fucking nightmare.
I feel it. I can listen. I go through females, bro. So fucking, I go through them.
If I'd even go to musical, like if I'd have been doing music young, she'd have probably rightfully left me. You know what I mean? I'd have probably done something dumb when you're young, just being an idiot. You know, it's just how it would have happened. But so
I get tired. See, I get tired of females. Like, I'll kick it with a female for a while.
Yeah.
And I just get tired of them. But also, like I said, none of these bitches got nothing going for them. I don't want to take on you and fucking 12 of your kids and
all the drama.
You mean, like, bro, that's just like a lot. So I don't know if maybe that's why I get tired of people or what.
Yeah, a lot of people are just looking for somebody to take care of, and that could be man or woman. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, for sure.
Because I got all my own
somebody,
shit,
especially with what you guys are doing, especially now. There's probably people.
Yeah, no, I've always been like this, Evan. I've always had hella girls.
He's always like that. I wish a girl would just tell me I was cute.
Really? You're beautiful, bro.
Thanks, bro, but you're not a girl. Damn. No, like I think
didn't even count.
Take it back.
I think everybody likes my fiance so much.
Yeah.
That it's just like I'm never getting hit on again because they're like, I can't hit on Kelly's fiance.
Well, it can happen. Going back to even a musician, like there's been people like, oh, we went up to talk, and of course I'll flash my ring because I'm never gonna put myself in a position to get in trouble with my wife because there's no good gonna come from that.
Yeah.
But
I think Kelly would be all right with it.
What, you sleep with another one?
No. I'm saying like if another girl was like, hey Greg, I think
Kelly be his wife though, his fiance. I hate her. She's always out cheating on him and shit. And that's I know it's true too because she's cheating with me.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, that's
yeah. I've definitely heard you bring it up on other stuff there. Yeah. Like, I don't know how Greg's dealing with it.
I've been
barely does. When she broke that camera earlier, he wasn't even really mad about that. He was just mad. He just let it out on her because he was thinking of me and Kelly. It's fine though.
That's what. Yeah, you're right.
Every time you kissed her, you taste a little part of me.
You're a sick dude for saying that.
Just the little part though, right?
Yeah, the little part.
Just the tiniest part of you.
I wouldn't say it was the tiniest.
Right.
Sorry, Greg. He gonna knock me out after this. If I keep jumping in on this.
Yeah, bro. I hate Kelly.
No, Kelly's great
She went.
in some ways.
Some ways. No, she's not, bro. I want to spit on. She's one of the females I want to spit on. Anyways, let's quit talking about females. So
I'm gonna go home and just last thing on females. I'll go home. One thing I love about my wife, she'll let me punch her right in her fucking forehead and she'll take it. You know what I mean?
yeah, the kind that lets you do that and not call the cops, bro. That's what I'm looking for.
That's what you hold on to. You know?
Yeah, my baby mom couldn't wait to call the law on me, bro. I swear to God, I would cuss at her, bro. Am I joking? Like, I would cuss at my baby mom. She would like call the cops. We was together for 8 years. She called the cops on me so many times, bro. Like, they quit showing up. They literally quit showing up. She brought her one time Christmas. It wasn't Christmas Day, but it was like around Christmas. Our Christmas tree was up and shit. And I got a mole on my face right here, right underneath my nose. And whenever the hair grows out, it goes up into my fucking nose and it tickles my. I hate that shit. But anyways, I got ADHD real bad. If you can't tell, I go conversation. But my baby mom, what was I getting at? Oh, dude, yeah, it was around Christmas time. And I remember, like, I cussed at her or something, bro, and, like, I think I pushed over the Christmas tree. She called the cops on me, and I was drunk, and she might have been drunk. Yeah, she was drunk. And she, like, tried to attack me or something, bro, on the back porch, and I threw her from, like, the back door to, the shed door. You know how Wayne Hills is? Yeah, bro, I threw her, and the cops just pulled up and saw it happen. And she was like, I know you just saw it. But they said they didn't see me do it. But she's called me so many times at this point. Like, she would call me for anything, bro. Like, I swear to God, I'd wake up in the morning like, fuck you, and boom, cops are there. You know what I mean? That type of shit. But yeah, she tried to attack me or whatever, so I like threw her off me. And she threw this alcohol on the cop, bro. They took her to jail. Yeah, so
I remember that.
That was like one of the last times she called the cops on me. She quit calling the cops because they finally ended up taking her to jail. But she loved that little shit. When we first got together, I swear to God, if I'd walk out the door, she'd call the cops on me, bro. She called the cops on me so much. What are you guys looking at? You guys just scared the shit out of me. All right, my fault. I saw you looking, so I started looking, bro. Didn't see nobody.
I haven't had the cops called on me in the last 10 years. So.
Oh, Kelly don't call the cops?
Shout out to Kelly for that.
She don't call the cops? Has she ever called the cops on
Never
me?
called the cops on me.
Yeah, that shit's weird when they do that.
She's a real one, bro.
Yeah. Take your beating like a man, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, wow. You want to put me in jail? You want to run my life you can literally just heal up in about a week or two. But you want to run my life?
I want to talk about drywalling for a minute. I want to talk about drywalling for a minute. For
Need some tips? I give out tips a lot now.
Well, I was a mechanic for 10 years,
Okay,
and if somebody asked me to like look at their car, I'm like, I don't know how to work on cars. So I assume that you're probably the guy that's like, I don't know how to do drywall.
No, that's all I've done. Outside of music, I know drywall.
No, you say like you don't want to do it.
Oh, no, I hate it. If you end up in that trade, it's the worst trade, end up the cheapest, most horrible trade. I always tell people, like, clearly I'm a horrible decision maker. I do drywall for a damn living. Like
Yeah.
that. I was free labor for my father. He started when he was young.
What do you do now?
Still doing drywall. And,
You're
music.
still doing it?
Yeah.
Oh, I got
Yep,
you.
I was up 5:30 this morning out doing it out in South Webster.
So do you work for a company or you work for yourself?
I'm lucky. I'm actually very lucky, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so you
just
started
one
your own
man.
drywall business.
Yeah, it's just me, though. It ain't much of a business. It's just when I want to, you know.
Okay.
What I can tolerate with all the other
You make good
issues.
money doing it though.
It depends. I mean, as good as you can for drywall, I suppose. For somebody that doesn't do it as much as I could, I
Make
don't
enough,
have
though.
crews or nothing, so I just do enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've done it before. I know it sucks. So I would assume you could kind of charge quite a bit because
You get like
nobody wants to do it.
Yeah, basically the people I'm working for now, because most work I turn down, it's people that I come in, they just have me do it. I don't bid nothing, work or nothing anymore. It's just I come in and they just say, you do it. We trust you. The biggest thing for a lot of contractors is that they just want somebody they can trust in their home, these
Yeah.
homeowners, you know what I mean? So they don't care. Once they build up some people they trust to be in their homes, I don't bid nothing. They just say, send me the bill when you're done.
Yeah.
That's
There you
what's
go.
up then. So fuck all that work shit. You didn't come on here to talk about work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What kind of life do you live? Like what kind of life do you live? Like what do you plan on doing and shit? Like
Grinding for the music stuff as long as I can keep doing that. I mean, I'm addicted to it now. I mean,
now, have you ever thought about reaching out and trying to get like a big collab with somebody? Like, because you know you can get in touch with like these people's managers, pay for collabs and shit.
It's one of my weak points, unfortunately, is I'm not real good with social media, and I'm better. Like around here, a lot of people think I'm killing it, and I'm not killing it. Like I know too many people that are actually killing it with all the social media. So it's really is a matter. I thought about adding to my budget somebody to help me deal with all that stuff, or some people.
Well, that's why I told him too. I was like, bro, we need to find managers, people that reach out and get us these big interviews.
I'm so passive. I always feel like I'm bugging people, so I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I just when I send a message, I feel like I'm. I knock on people's doors. I knock because I feel like I'm bugging.
Yeah, I'll bug the fuck out of something. I'm like Jehovah's Witness.
I wish I could. Yeah, I wish I could do that. I always feel like I'm the police.
I'm like you in that sense. I'm not good at social media. I don't like if
it's
I reach out to you
you're not
once,
good at social media. You are. You literally just don't.
Hell, even me, YD.
It's an uncomfortable feeling. Like it's uncomfortable for me.
And YD the God was even supposed to do a collab there late last year, which I was on a job. I just couldn't. Time was not on my side on that particular. It was a bigger thing than I wanted to do. It was just somebody I had to do it for.
I don't think you need to collab with a rap artist though.
No. Yeah, I mean I don't have to. I just I adore them guys. Don't think I should.
I don't think you should.
Gotcha.
Your style. I mean, but you do whatever you want.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Your style and
it's
shit,
different.
bro. Your music. I feel like if you would collab with a rapper, you don't want to do. No rapper around here. No rapper around here is going to have. I feel like is going to mash well with your. You know what I'm saying?
It's different. Yeah, my stuff's different.
You probably haven't heard his music, have you? When he performs this song, he got this song. I told him when I listened to it. It's so fucking fire, bro. So I just started listening to what's this guy's name? I remember everything is the name of the song. I just started listening to like country music. This is the song, "The Truth" by him, is fucking fire. But I remember. Hold on. Zach Bryan. I just started listening to him.
Absolutely.
That's kind of what that.
Yeah.
Your song reminds me
kind of like
that
an
type
indie
of
country type of thing. Yeah.
And that's what I like. And I don't think that rap would mesh well with that, like with the Morgan Wallen type of country.
Yeah. It works.
It
perfectly.
can. Yeah.
Yep.
But with yours, bro, you just got something. You got something good, bro. I think you got TikTok and shit like that.
I do. I'm not as active as I should be. I try to get up. I try to stay good on it. So I do have one.
Yeah,
I'll find you on there. I'm sure you're on there.
Yeah, sure. I just posted a video last night, bro, and it did not get no love on it, bro.
Here's what I think when it comes to all the social media.
I'm shadow banned.
Well, I think they've caught on. They want us to pay for any reach. At this point, they're they're not going to let us just jump the algorithm.
Look, that only got 72 views on it. I'm actually going to delete it right now because that is crazy. I've never got a video with that. I'm shadow banned. I just showed them a couple weeks ago, bro. I'm shadow banned to what?
It was years.
3033.
No shit.
I mean, 2033, yeah.
I had one they shut down just because I think I hashtagged it as murder ballad because with my style of music, there's this famous style that's called murder ballads. You write about killing your old lady or something like that. You know what I mean? And that thing, like everything was doing good. I put that one up there. It was like nothing. Like I redid it without all of it a couple months later, and it did just what everything else did. But yeah, they'll clench down on that stuff.
Yeah,
they're gonna make you pay for any reach nowadays.
Yeah, I said in that video, I was like, fuck the devil. I don't know if that, bro, but I'm telling you, though, they...
Can't say that nowadays.
Yeah. It's crazy, because I used to get so much love on TikTok, bro, and now it's like, some videos will do good, some videos don't, and like I said, I'm shadow banned, bro, for fucking 10 years. 10 fucking years, and I don't even know what the fuck I did. It literally tells me, that, it says that...
You ain't giving them enough money.
Yeah, I won't be on shadow banned until 2033.
Wow.
Bro, they're talking about deleting TikTok, bro. Fuck you. Shadow ban me now, pussies. You know what I mean? But yeah, your music though, yeah, bro. You need to pay for promotion. That's the type of shit you got to do. So another thing people don't do is don't put money into their art.
That's it. If you spend your time writing music, you spend your time going out and playing shows. You're going to spend the time and the money to promote it in all the right ways.
And do you do that?
Not what I should. That's the whole thing. I'm going to have to bring people on, then just
it's
make
rough
enough
independently,
money.
Though.
Yeah, especially I don't because I don't hit it. I am old enough now where I can't hit it at work like I once did. So, it's hard to go spend $1,000, few $100, this and here all the time.
I mean, trust me, I understand it, but that's.
I mean, it's what you have to do.
You can
it is
pay,
what you have to do.
To get like a collab. So you got to think. If you go say you spend $1,000 on a song with someone that's not even a super big name, but just somebody that is coming up and that they got a lot of exposure. You can
and
go
the
pay,
algorithm.
Yeah. And I'm not saying it always costs $1,000. It might cost less than that, blah, blah. Like this dude named Crip Mac. He's a famous Crip from LA. He's a comedian. Yeah. He was super big.
Yeah.
Like gets millions of views. We got a couple interviews with him.
Yep,
I had people hit me up. Well, Crip Mac hit me up and was like, hey, I'll do verses for your friends for $250.
Gotcha.
rap verses. I hit up so many people and let them know because Crip Mac's not even a good rapper. But the point of it is, though, is he gets off the name
He's
alone,
got reach.
as many views as he gets, bro. And no one wanted to spend $250, bro. You are an idiot, bro. That right there alone. If you get on a song with someone like that, with that big of a name, and then kill their verse, like do so much better than them, people's gonna be like, oh my God, this motherfucker's fire. People don't want to put time and money into their craft, and that's where people fuck up, bro. You have to.
Especially around here, considering where we're at. We're
A
such a
small
small
town,
area,
and people
no
support each
around
other.
nothing. We're 2 hours away from anything, and what's 2 hours away from us ain't like it's a hub.
Right.
You know,
You
it
know
just
what you
happens
need
to
to
be a
do,
bigger
bro,
town.
is you need to try to get your band on down there at Broadway in Tennessee.
Oh yeah, well I've played on Broadway with another band. Yeah.
You play like in the bars and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, because I go to the Kid
now the
Rock
problem
bar.
with the problem with the Broadway for guys like me, songwriters, is that like they just want covers down there.
Yeah.
We played at Old Red down there. Got to meet Blake Shelton down there. They basically just want. Old Red was the one place they was cool with the band I played with. We did like half originals, half covers, and they were cool with it. But it was also almost the deadest bar there because everybody wants almost the same songs. If the band last night played, the band
Yeah,
2
everyone
nights
wants the
before.
popular songs. Yeah.
Give me Tennessee Whiskey. Give me
Which is all that's understandable.
because it's Broadway's straight up. Hell, me and the wife just took a trip down there a few months ago. I love it. I have a great time partying.
But the
getting
good thing
fucking
about
trashed,
that
but-
place, though, you go down there, people hear you.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
then you can also get CDs, bro. Pass them CDs out.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And-
Well, you could if you live down there. If I was younger, I'd probably go to a place like that and do that. I'd do that instead of drywall. You know what I mean? You can sit there and work in those bands. There's a guy from Chillicothe that's down there in a band. Well, and our local sheriff's son's in a band that plays Broadway full time.
Yeah. And it's just the way to go, bro. Is like that's what I'm saying. People, I got all these ideas and shit, which I don't always follow through, even with my ideas. But I'm telling you, I got a fucking mind for this shit, bro. There's so many ways, bro. You can just do so much
Yep.
shit.
So you make any money off music now?
Oh yeah. I mean, there's shows I play that I'm not, but yeah, I could be even pickier. Like, depends on what you're going for. It's harder with bands, and you still can make money. There's no problems there, especially if you want to play the clubs around here, which I'm gonna try to not oversaturate myself around here. I kind of was playing a lot because I didn't really start doing stuff solo like DJ Everman stuff until less than 2 years ago. Generally, I had a band called Reverend Electric. I played with Social Intents in the area, Josh Brown, the Hard Living Legends, who I traveled with, stuff like that. But when I got confident enough to do my own thing, it's basically been about 2 years now. And
So I want to talk about that because you quitting at 16 and then just living a life for all these years. Like what made you get the confidence to?
He said he got his
Friends-
anxiety and shit under control.
well, they start doing it again after that. Yeah, I got that under control.
But I
Then
was-
just went out and would just open mics, playing with bands. Like it's easier with a band than doing like when I just got a guitar and it's just me and a guitar. You're on a lonely island, you know.
Yeah.
With a band, it's easier. You know what I mean? You're up there.
But
you got
sometimes
guys
you're
to
on
feed
stage
off of.
by yourself, right?
A lot now.
Right. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is like I know that anxiety.
Yeah.
I mean, once you're up there and you're doing it, you're just in like autopilot.
Yeah.
But like,
Now I can get up there and I can sing to you, no problems at all. What I'm working on is basically the talking in between the times, which is why I love doing stuff like this. This helps me get comfortable getting up here and
Yeah.
talking. So yeah, I mean, I love it now. I mean, I can sing fine. There's times it depends on the environment too. Like the more loose the environment is, if I can be a little raunchier,
Yeah.
I'm a little more comfortable because that's just my nature anyways. But you get some places you got to be real straight laced, and you know what I mean, like, which makes it harder. I can't make the same jokes. I just played a show at the Landing Friday, and the guitar player that plays with me, he just got back from Germany for a month, and I'm up there cracking jokes about he was over there doing World War II reenactments and stuff. You know what I mean, like.
Bro, you know who you remind me of? You remind me of one of my friends. You remind me of DJ Chris Weiser. You know who he is?
I went to school with. Man,
Brent
what's
went to
Chris
school with his dad.
Probably Danny. Was it
Danny Chris
Something-
Weiser. Yeah, I think that's his dad. You remind me of DJ though. Bro, something about you, like the way you all laugh and shit. It reminds me so much of DJ. I've known DJ since we was kids. Yeah, you remind me a lot of DJ. I don't know why. I mean, like I know why.
Another DJ. Another thing you guys might get a kick out of is when I
Oh, his
started
name's
doing
DJ too. Yeah, no, I didn't.
when I started doing solo stuff here, like when the donut distillery was next door, everyone thinks my name is a stage name.
What DJ?
They think I'm DJ Everman, like that instead of it's actually just Daniel Jason Everman. It's that they think I'm a DJ. They think they're showing up for a rap show or a
Oh,
karaoke thing.
they
or
come in
something.
here just singing.
They think, I'm here with a guitar, and they think DJ. Now, they think it's a stage name at times. Is that your real name, or is that a stage name?
I was going to ask you because I wasn't sure.
Yeah, that's the real. Since I was little, I've been DJ Everman. So
Yeah.
I know Kyle Everman.
that's my nephew.
Is it gay guy?
Yep.
Yeah,
It's my brother. I don't know. Like I'm the youngest of a bunch, like 8. I'm the youngest of 8. And a lot of them I don't even hardly know that well. But yeah, that's one of my older brothers.
Yeah, he used to be down at my mom and dad's whenever I was a kid all the time. I think he lived like up Thomas Avenue.
Yeah,
in them little
absolutely. Yeah,
apartments.
for sure. I mean, I can tell kinds of stories at this point, but one specific I'll say about a story my other brother told me one time. The one close to me in age. You get excited when you're real young, and you have all these real older siblings, and people are like, someone comes up and say, hey, is so-and-so your sibling or whatever? I won't name any specific names of the sibling I'm talking about, and some of them have passed on. We've buried a few siblings, but they, my brother was excited. Someone came up, hey, do you know blah, 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 Everman? And he's like, yeah, that's my bigger brother. He's excited. That's his big brother. You think they're cool when they're 20 years older than you know. He's like, he robbed my house last night. Like, oh, no.
No, I don't know. Who'd you say again? No, I thought you said somebody else.
I've had shit like that with my brother Eddie before he passed away. Because Eddie, bro, you know Eddie Spraggs?
Know the name.
Yeah, that's my older
That's
brother.
who
He
your
passed
older
away
brother?
years back.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he was like that. He called him Fast Hand Eddie. Fast Eddie, bro. He'd be up there in Wayne Hills. You hear me? He'd just sucker punch the shit out you.
When people ask me, I'm like, shoot, how am I going to answer this? This is going to go one of two ways. They going to love him or something else happen.
Yeah, I loved old Eddie. But anyways, though, so listen, what out of all your music you got, what's your favorite song personally you got?
Well, I think a lot of songwriters almost hate every song we write. I think it's part of the anxiety and all the stuff.
What's your biggest one, you think?
The one with the Truth's the one I record. That was kind of the genesis for what I'm doing now.
Mm-hmm.
But like just straight up views. There's one I've done called Change Me. My current kind of song I dig a lot is one called I Don't Have It in My Heart, which is really about us all not falling into like the algorithm of hating each other, hate you because you think different than me, you think different than me.
Oh, get me started.
Yeah, well, we could have that conversation. I hope we get to sometime down the line, down the road. But yeah, it's so it's favorite song. It's hard to say, man. It's everybody songwriter's different. I'm one of them guys that beats itself up, so it's like I think everything I've ever done is garbage. You know what I mean? I have to rely on honest feedback.
Yeah, well, you can't think like that because
I know it's one of my
whenever you think like
weaknesses.
that, I feel like that's another thing that like holds people back.
For 1,000%.
You know, they say a lot of times
self-doubt, it would wreck you.
They say a lot of times the stuff that you don't want to put out and the stuff that you think is not that good ends up being some of your best content.
That's exactly what happens almost every time.
Yeah.
There's also that, like, competing with yourself. Like, instead of competing with everybody else or whoever else you listen to, if you just compete against your last song.
Well, and that's a big thing for me personally, is that I'll only compete against myself. Like, I'm not going to – I think it's an issue a lot of times, and especially in the smaller the area, everybody thinks they're fighting for the same little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of you can support anybody and everybody, and it's nothing – it's all subjective. We're doing art. It's subjective. There's no right or wrong. It's what you happen to prefer. You know what I mean? Like, so there's nothing.
Well, I know that's big in rap. Is that big in all genres?
What's that?
Like, feeling like you can't support the
It's
next.
a big thing. Like, there's a stereotype for guys that do what I do. Guys sit in a back room with their arms crossed judging you. You know what I mean? They ain't going to support you. When you get in social media, they ain't going to like and share your content. You deal with it. I've heard, you talked about here locally, like you feel like, why ain't we getting more support than I'm getting? People are just weird. They think they have to approve every second of everything that they like it, even if, hey, I don't have to like it. Somebody else might love the hell out of it. You know what I mean?
I have people, so I'll say this right now. I have people all the time. Someone messaged me the other night. So one thing I don't do anymore is really get on my Facebook messages. I really don't check those a lot. So people will try to message me and I won't get back to them. But I get so many motherfuckers that message me like, hey, bro, let me come on the podcast. I never saw you once share my shit, talk about my shit, but you want to come on?
Yep.
For what?
For themselves.
Yeah, bro. I mean, come on. Like, it's getting to the point where it's like everybody. I just had someone that don't even live around here that I don't know that was like, hey, you should let me come on your podcast. For what? For what? What the fuck? What's interesting about you, bro? You look like you're on drugs. You know what I mean? Like, buddy, I don't
that
want
could
you
be
to-
interesting. That's
The fuck we want to ask you, buddy? How many times you OD'd this week? Fuck you.
That was rude.
I know that was fucked up. But them motherfuckers, them type of people make me mad.
Well,
it's because like people only want to like you know what I mean they only want to do shit that's going to help them. We try to do shit to help everybody. Like we're doing food reviews. We don't have to do that shit. We can go get the food and just go sit back and fucking sit at the studio, bro, and just eat fucking food and just be like, oh yes, it's good, this ain't good, not shout no one out. But no, in our mind, we're thinking we can put people on to all this other shit. So why the fuck do people not try to put us on? It's because people see, hey, they're doing all right. So
no one wants to see someone else come up.
Exactly.
Like it's a weird mentality. I don't know if it's like that everywhere. I don't know if it's a small town
not.
thing.
I swear to God, it's
I
not
haven't
like
felt that other places I've been either.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of times I just have to like I'm gonna keep doing what I do. We've only recently linked up on social media. I try to share and promote everybody's stuff.
Yeah,
that
I see
can.
you share shit, bro. Thank you for that.
I mean, I do that with any local content creator, musician, artist, podcast or whatever you're doing. Like, it's easy for me. It's so easy for me to say, click, click. It's the easiest thing in the world.
So you
to
don't
do.
think that's a big thing in other places?
No, bro, it's not. It's not at all.
I don't know.
Because in bigger cities, they don't really have to share your shit. You know what I mean? So
Nobody feels like they're fighting over like small
Yeah.
crumbs in a small area.
exactly.
In a way.
In a big city,
okay.
it's not like we're trying to get this. The same people go out every weekend, right?
I mean, I'm sure it's an issue other places. You still just have more people with probably our mentality.
Exactly.
It's because it's a big enough area, so percentage-wise, you're still going to have them
They
people
don't have
that
that
are
small town
more,
mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because in bigger places, so every weekend, it's the same people that go out. You hear me? So every weekend, so say you're performing. Say there's 2 people performing, right?
Yeah.
You're going to have to try to get this crowd that are over here, that go out every weekend. You're trying to get them, and sort of these people that are about to perform, trying to get them same motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like a fight. Everybody around here feels like, oh, I got to be better than you, or I don't want to support you. I want to have these people to myself. You understand what I'm saying? That's what motherfuckers do.
They only want to support if they're involved.
Exactly. And that's why I don't even care about like support around here anymore. Like I said, when I'm out, people's like, oh, I love your podcast, all this shit. It's cool to hear, blah, blah, blah. But anymore, it's like I'm not doing it for no
The reach has to be outside here. I mean, as much as I love this town, grew up right here,
It
down
sucks.
the
This
road,
place sucks.
it's a matter of like,
You got to reach bigger
there's
places.
there's fun gigs here, like musically, there's very fun gigs here, right here at Port City Pub, The Landing, Frankenstein's. They're not necessarily important. You know what I mean? It's because they don't, the reach, that's just not what the reach is you're going for.
Yeah,
know
you
what I mean?
want- you want it to be-
you can say,
Yeah.
your YouTube, you're not going to specifically just trying to talk about Portsmouth. You're trying to catch a wide variety, which is what we have, because it is just weird.
Well, see,
The
that's
support
where
thing's
that's what
weird.
I'm talking about. We lately have only been doing like Portsmouth artists or Portsmouth people, and it's like, bro, I'm at the point now. It's like, bro, let's quit fucking doing Portsmouth people.
Yeah.
Let's quit doing Portsmouth artists. And this, quite frankly, I'm fucking sick and tired of them. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, especially rappers. Oh my God, I fucking hate it. I love the fact that you do something different. I don't even like rap music no more.
Yeah.
I'm more into music. I never even listened to country and shit until a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Now that's all I really listen to, bro. Morgan Wallen,
Yeah.
fucking Zach Bryant, fucking Luke Combs. That's the type of shit I listen to. Still One Direction, all my singing shit. But dog, I don't listen to rap no more. If you turn on that rap shit around me, boy, I spit on you. You fucking get spat on.
I always tried to use here real currently with the way what YD God and all them's doing. I trying to spread that message over to like kind of our scene, because I always felt like they were all very supportive of each other, and we tried to go to some of the showcases.
They got a whole little group. They got like
Well, I tried to catch them showcases and stuff like that, and I feel like what I particularly do could learn some from that. Like, I mean, they come out and hype each other up and stuff like that. It's
once again, the country music, you don't have that vibe.
It is a different vibe. It ain't straight up.
Rap shows
We're
with
gonna
all the
sing
rappers,
songs. They're going.
There's 40 motherfuckers on the stage.
Yeah,
They're all
for
jumping
sure.
and shit.
Yeah.
You're sitting up there on a fucking. You mean either you're
On
standing
an
in
island.
one spot
Yeah.
or you're fucking sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you really can't get that type of feel. That's what I'm saying. Your shit's so different. Not just your shit in general. That type of genre is so different, bro. I love it, bro.
We'll have to get you guys, all of y'all, out to a show here soon.
Yeah, I'll come watch you perform for sure.
We're bringing a band in this Saturday. I mean, I know this ain't gonna be there then, but from out of Athens.
You're such a sweet person.
She's the best.
Yeah, I'll take a little bit.
I've been texting her like, hey, can I get...
Nah, I'm good. I still got some water.
But yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm telling you, I hate fucking Portsmouth though. So I'm still drunk off that beer earlier. Just talking shit. Nah, I'm not gonna flex with you. I get so happy whenever I start drinking where I ain't been drinking lately. I just feel it in my fucking, like, you can feel it. You know what I mean? Like, you guys know how much I drink. I obviously wasn't drunk, but no, I could really feel the alcohol in my face, bro. And I was just like, man, I could get drunk right now, but I know I got to go home, get my fucking piece of shit kids, all that shit. That's a joke, by the way.
So you ain't got no grandkids yet?
No grandkids. The oldest one, she'd hate me to say this, but at almost 26, she's never even been on a date. And she is gay, so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well, congratulations.
That made me happy.
Yeah. How
The younger one's not going to be, and that pisses me off.
How was your youngest?
She's 19.
Oh, so 2 girls?
Two girls.
Sucks,
That's why I
got
look
2
like
girls.
this. I've been in the house with 3 women for 27 years.
Bro, I'm
That's
not
why I
going
look
to lie
like
to you,
this.
bro. I got so many gray hairs now. I'm starting to get them so bad. And I got red hair. Especially, you can't tell how red my hair is until I'm out in the sunlight. So when I'm out in the sunlight, bro, I just see so many gray hairs through my shit. I got pictures and shit of it. And I'm just like, man, I'm getting old. Getting old.
Happens quick. I promise you that.
I like the grays in my beard. I let my hair grow out a little bit.
You got hair?
Like,
Barely.
You got more than Greg.
I don't even think this is hair anymore. It's just wispy. I don't know what you
you
call
got more
it.
than Greg.
but I got some grays in
Sure
my hair. I shaved my head, but
I'm close.
I let my hair grow out a little bit the other day, and I had the grays like in my hair. I didn't know because I always keep my head shaved, and I was like, "Oh shit, bro!"
You
Like,
are
I'd look like Fred Sanford if I just let my hair grow out.
Yeah. Fuck, you do get old quick, bro.
It's crazy,
The clock keeps speeding up.
but it's also, you know what I mean. Everybody don't get to do it.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
I love it. No, I
Dad
love-
always said beats the alternative.
Yep.
If you ain't getting old, it only means one thing.
I love. I mean, I don't love getting old, but I mean, I love the way that I'm maturing, the way I'm looking at life now. It's so much different.
Yeah. I'll take me now over me.
Yeah.
When I was.
Well, I
21.
liked me back then because I was like, ooh, I was a stud. But you know what I mean, now it's like, fuck. I'm just so much more wise now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so wise now.
Experience and age will do that.
Bro, God. So much experience with everything. I'm telling you, dude, I'm getting old, bro. I'm gonna be 30, dude, in 2 years.
That's very young.
No,
You
it's
don't
not.
want to hear what I always tell people. I always tell you what you're halfway to. When's your birthday? If you're 26, I say you're halfway to 52. I always try to sting you a little bit with a happy birthday.
God, bro, this hair keeps on tickling the inside of my
I
nose.
trim my nose hairs a day.
I did too.
Yep.
I'm about to do
Well, I
one
was
over here.
snotting because I'm a little sick still, so
And
I was
get
like,
snot in there, bro.
I
I
was
hate
snotty
that
and I was
shit, yeah.
trimming nose hairs. And
I hate that shit. But anyways, though, so listen, I wanted to go ahead and get into your music, dude. I want you to. I'm ready for you to play because you ain't heard his music yet, have you?
no, not really.
Yeah, I'm ready to listen. You ready to play something?
I'll
Where you
I'll play
playing at?
something.
Said from the start I'd drag you down. You've always known the score. As my madness came unbound, you followed through the door. As my darkness gathers round, it's never touched you before. I've conspired, I've conceived the plans that I've conceived. My demise is all deceived. Despise me for my grief, well, my wicked smile reveals you don't fear what you see. And I offer you the truth. A brutal game you're bound to lose. Matters not what you do. Needing me's being hard on you, hard on you. Leaving nothing in my way. I turn my sights to you, despite these urges to enslave. I never had to make you, as I set this bridge ablaze. The flames never scared you. And I offer you the truth. A brutal game you're bound to lose. Matters not what you do. Needing me's being hard on you, hard on you. I spin a vicious tale to steal grasp at what you see. The light my presence duly still. You gag on the air you need, no longer sure of what is real. Come further down the path with me. And I offer you the truth. A brutal game you're bound to lose. Matters not what you do. Needed knees been hard on you. Needed knees been hard on you. Matters not what you do. A brutal game you're bound to lose. I only offer you the truth. I only offer you the truth.